Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We're the Newcomers. Big show today. Been a rough day. It's been a busy week. I think everything that could go wrong went wrong today.
It's happening a lot lately.
Yeah. On today's show, is there enough law enforcement in the villages?
How about a sliding scale for the amenity fees?
Wow. We're going to share our tax information.
How much is the bond?
And a brand new bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. On this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to show you a way to get through the gates, a hack with ease.
Hit it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
Thanks to everybody that watched our live show on Wednesday night. And on Thursday, as you know, we didn't put out a show because, like I said, it's been quite a week. And we're not even home right now. We're babysitting.
That's true. We're not really here. It's your figment of your imagination.
But we wanted to get this out for you, so we had to tape it a little bit early. So I don't know if my Notre Dame Fighting Irish won or not down there at Texas A&M. I was hoping they did. Went fishing the other day when the grandkids visited over at Charlotte Pond, and there's a few pictures of our outing. While we were there, this alligator came up and he wanted to see what we're doing. He didn't bother our bobbers, he didn't bother our fish that we caught, he just sat there a few feet away just looking at us, so we kept a good eye on him. And we had our little one with us, so we watched him real close.
Yes, and when he came home, the biggest thing he could say is, I want to go fishing with Grandpa so we can catch alligators. I thought, oh, no, you don't.
Hey, we're going to tell you about something that's going on. Where's that paper? Caring Neighbors are having a giving night at Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Oh, nice.
That's on September 12th from 5 to 9. And that goes to a great cause. So if you're there, chow down at Five Guys. They'd love to have you come in and help them out. Speaking of caring, Linda was a little bit under the weather this week.
Yeah.
That was one reason it was a bad week.
Yeah.
And two of our friends sent us a pizza. And my goodness, look at that pizza. That is a large meat lover's pizza from Paisanos.
Wow.
Holy moly, what a pizza. Delicious.
Yeah, that was an awesome pizza, and we ate on it for a couple days because that baby was that big.
Delicious. I love it. Love it. Hey, listen, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do that. When you get more subscribers, you get more views. When you get more views and comments, and especially likes, if you guys would hit the like button, if you like us, we would appreciate that. YouTube promotes your videos, and they'll send it out, and it'll reach more people, and we love that. So please subscribe and hit that like button. That means a lot to us. Well, let's get things rolling with a viewer video question.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. We will be moving from Cincinnati next week on the 13th, and got just a couple of questions that we'd like to ask you. First off, driver's license. We'll be moving there full time, and I understand we have 30 days in which to get our new driver's license and get new plates. Just wanted to make sure that's correct. And my wife's got a question.
Yes, I was wondering if you could explain to us about the homestead law and what's involved with that. So we're looking forward to being in the villages and
See you when we get there.
Bye.
Good question. We thought the same thing when we came here. And we learned you do have 30 days, so we went right over to the, I don't know what you call it, the county annex. It's on the corner of Powell Road and 466A. There's a gold dome, just like another place I know.
Ooh, Notre Dame.
Oh, my microphone didn't fall down. I'm going to have to do something with that.
I just like money.
I'll put it right there. Maybe that'll do all right. And you go in there, and they are the most efficient I've ever seen. Back in Indiana, you'd wait in line forever in a little bitty building, and then they built a new place, and then you'd go wait in chairs forever. And but now, boy, they get you out, boom, 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 love it. And that's also where they'll hook you up for that homestead exemption. You can see a picture of ours here. It's $25,000 and another $25,000 off the assessed value, I guess. And anyway, the only thing we really care about is it lowers our tax bill. And we're going to share that tax bill with you just a little later in the show. So good question. Don't stress over any of that. It's pretty darn easy here. We'll start today off with a look at that tax notice. We got that, and I've got it right here. It comes in a big sheet like this, both sides. Lots of stuff on there. But what you really care about is the bottom line, don't you? That's what I care about. How much are you going to have to pay? I think after it was all said and done, we paid $43 more. We will pay $43 more this year than we did last year on our taxes. But then we've got the fees. Now, if you look at our grand total on the front page there, that's $3,254.18. That is our yearly property tax. That includes our public school tax, our municipal taxes, water management, etc. So that's that, $3,200.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot different than Indiana.
No.
No, a lot different than Illinois or Connecticut or Massachusetts, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. If you look on the back side, you'll see the fire assessment. That's gone way up. It's only a proposal at this point, but it could go up to, what is it there, $300 and some dollars. That's going to be determined over the course of the next month or two.
Yeah.
And, you get a big discount if you pay your taxes on time. Don't go over that date or they'll be tacking money on. Just make sure you pay it, and your property will cost more or less than ours. They have an assessed value. You can see on this one that it was kind of funny that the assessed value went actually up $10,000 for the current year, but the market value went down $12,000. So where's the correlation with that?
Doesn't make sense.
The assessed value goes up, but the market value goes down. Anyway, that's what it is, and hope that helps. Linda writes all this up for me, so who does what, And it seems like she's got me working awful hard at the beginning of this show. Did you notice that?
I do notice that. I do notice, but that's because you just work so hard.
This is from James in Spokane, Washington. James asks, I noticed, used, and experienced a tankless water heater on the house while staying in a rental a year ago in the Villages. Was wondering how these hold up concerning maintenance and how expensive it is to operate. It seemed like it takes a bit of time for that hot water to arrive at the faucet. You are absolutely right, but the fact is we don't have it. We've got one of those big giant tanks about this big around, about this high, and it's out in our garage. But we do know a guy that has a tankless water heater, and you see him every week. So Peter Bernard's going to give us the lowdown. Take it away, Peter.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Yep, I did a bubble wrap on this subject. Behind me is my tankless water system. That's a gas tankless water system, which is very efficient. There are other systems out there. There are electric versions, and I find them to be a lot more efficient than having a 40-gallon tank in your garage or somewhere else in your house that has to keep that water at 120 degrees all the time. As far as maintenance goes, there's a vinegar system that you put in. You use a bucket of water and vinegar and run it through some pipes down there on the bottom. There are some places where you can attach it. As far as any kind of maintenance, you just do that system about once a year or so. Now, it does take a while for that hot water to get to your shower or your sink. That's because there's a heat exchanger in there, has to fire up a burner, and then it heats that water and then sends it through your house, most likely if you live in the Villages, underneath your slab, and it takes a while to get there. That's the only thing that I've heard is a negative, is it takes a while to heat up. I hope that helps.
Thanks, Peter. We knew who to ask, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
We sure did.
He's a pretty smart guy. This next question is from Steve and Mary in the village of St. John. Hi, Linda and Jerry. We watch your show every week and love them. I was wondering if you know what is being constructed at the corner of Megason and Warm Springs. They have multiple construction trailers, which seems out of the norm.
All right. We did not know. We don't know a whole lot. We always tell you, hey,
It's just a guess.
Yeah, we're just a guess. I think that's going to be another Hooters.
Woohoo!
No. I called our buddy Don Wiley. Don is, of course, he's in the know. And he's told us that is a new hospital. What did he say? It's a rehab hospital, a rehabilitation hospital, 50 beds with permission later to add 30 more beds.
Nice.
So it's going to be an Encompass Rehab Hospital. So thanks to Don Wiley for digging that out for us.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
Right. Bill and Jeannie wanted to clear something up from last week. We talked about an exit fee. And that would be a fee when you leave a municipality or a state or a country, and the government would bill you for leaving because they don't want you to leave. Because if you leave, you take your tax dollars with you. So they wanted to clear this up. They thought it might be confused with that rule here in the villages that if you buy a new home in the villages, you can't sell that home for a year. I guess it's for a profit within a year. So you have to wait. That's so investors won't snatch up all the property and try to turn it over and flip it. But that's only with a new home. That's not with a pre-owned home. Pre-owned home. In fact, we knew a lady right in this neighborhood, and we like her a lot. She bought a home, and she ended up buying another home in the villages and moved out. Yeah. So pre-owned properties, yes. New properties, you're going to wait a year.
This next question is from Doug
Szymanski.
Szymanski. I always get the hard names.
You're the one that assigned these things. You picked it.
Something for discussion. I am not a resident yet, but I read an op-ed from a current older resident complaining about the increase in monthly amenity fee. Has it ever been suggested that the fee works on a sliding scale by age? I assume the older resident becomes the less they use the amenities, golf, etc.
Interesting idea.
Yeah.
You know, but that's not the way society works, is it? You know, what if we made the people that had cancer pay for all the cancer treatment? Well, we have insurance for that, don't we? We share the load. And you're probably right. Young people play more, but I'm going to guarantee you there are a lot of older people playing golf out there, and pickleball, and swimming, and water aerobics. And
softball. We've seen 80-year-olds play softball.
And you know, other people don't ever go to the rec centers, so they may not want to pay for that. But you know, we all share, and that's the way it means. But you know, you can talk about anything. Yeah. I mean, have a nice, peaceful discussion about it. And it's not bad to talk about it, but I just don't see how that would work.
All for one and one for all.
That's right. Let's go and talk with Peter a little more. Right, I hear he's got a bubble wrap for us today.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. We've all had it happen to us. You pull up to one of these gates and the swing arm won't open. Why? Because your arm's too short, or you just can't get the signal to get to that ice box, as they call them. On this week's Bubble Wrap, I'm going to tell you how to get around that.
It seems like a simple routine. Swipe your white card key at Village's entrances and the gate goes up. You might do it several times a day. Some residents install a device in their mirror so they don't have to get a gate card out. That sounds convenient, but what if you can't reach because you're too short? I'm talking to you, Linda. Just kidding. Or you drive a big truck and the swipe location is too low. This little device might help. It's called a telescopic handheld flagpole. You just wave it out the window and voila, the gate opens. No more people behind you honking or calling you names while you fumble with the card key. On Amazon, they're about $6.50. You just snap on your card key where you'd normally attach a flag and you're ready to go. Just keep it in your door pocket in its collapsed state and get it out as you enter your neighborhood. Need more length? Just extend the flagpole and you're ready to go.
You can always hit the red button, but sometimes that's hard to reach too. So with that little wand device, you can get through and not have to worry about it. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Thanks, Peter. You know, a viewer sent us one of those.
Yes.
I don't know where it is. It's here somewhere. We don't use it because we do.
Oh, I do know where it is. Can we go get it?
Yeah, go get it.
I'll go get it.
If you don't mind.
Hang on, I know exactly where it is.
We don't use the extender to put our gate pass on and hold it out there because sometimes you are quite far from it. And some of them are at different heights. But we have a little chip in our mirror that is exactly the same as a key card. And if we drive up, if I can get that mirror that close to it, it'll work. Well, here it is. That's it. Mm-hmm. You put your clip on there with your gate pass, and you get here and you go, And then when you're finished, as Peter said, you just fold her up, put it in your door pocket.
Yeah.
You're ready for next time. But
Pretty handy.
it's not as handy as my mirror.
No, that is true. If you don't have a chip in your mirror, this may be the next best thing.
I'll tell you where we got the chip in our mirror, so write this down if you're interested. Tri-Line Services, that's Ed Ingles. He put that in for us. He guarantees it. Really good. I think it cost us $35 or something like that. Might have gone up by now, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Ed Ingles, give him a call. Mark writes, another groovy and informative program. Question for you all. With thousands of new people moving into the villages, who protects them from crimes? I hear the villages has one law enforcement station for everybody. No, that's not correct.
No,
The villages actually spans 3 counties.
that's right.
Sumter, Lake, and Marion, and each one of those has their own law enforcement division, and they will patrol their various overlaps. It's like a Venn diagram. They patrol their own. And there are satellite offices here in the villages, and I know of at least 3,
Right.
but I know there are more than that. So, nope, that's not good information. And so often about the villages, you get bad information.
Yeah.
Always check and double check. I saw something on Nextdoor the other day. A lady posted a picture of what was obviously a corn snake. I know my snakes pretty good. And people were saying, hey, that's a copperhead, watch out. You got to watch out for those copperheads. It's definitely a copperhead. Kill that snake. That is not a good snake. That's about as good a snake as you can get. He's a little rat hunter. He crawls around all day trying to eat rats and mice.
Yeah.
So no, you can't trust people. You got to do your own research.
This next question is from Mark and Bonnie Soper. If you know your unit number found on your property tax bill, you can go to, and this is just telling you how to find the bonds, right?
Right, because we get people saying, how much is the bond in LaBelle? What were the bonds on Courtyard Villas in Collier? You can find that all out online at districtgov.org.
And when you get there, you're going to go to under quick links and then choose the residential bond, then assessment information, then you're going to choose your bond amortization and then the schedules, then you're going to choose which county you're in, then you scroll down and find your unit number and then click on to see what your schedule of payments.
Yeah, I've never looked it up because we don't have a bond, but apparently you can look on that and see how much you still owe. So that's pretty cool.
districtgov.org.
Under quick links.
Quick links, bonds. Hey, did you all do what Jerry asked you to do? Did you all go out on your front lawn and lay down and look at the sky and the trees, the palm trees, the clouds? Did anybody get to do that?
Everybody's got their own way to relax, and as long as you're doing it, like I said, you might skip rocks on the water, or you might climb a mountain, or kayak down a lake, or lay in the grass. Well, how did you do it? Let us know in the comments what you do when you really want to kick back and relax and reset and all that sort of thing.
Hello, Village Newcomers. I'm Bobby McDonald, and I'd like to introduce you to the smallest and most adorable member of the McDonald family, Miabi. She's a 1-year-old Yorkshire Terrier with a lot of energy and love to share with others. She's very friendly and loves being pet and getting belly rubs. Whether she's on a walk around the neighborhood or is playing with one of her many toys, Miabi is always an absolute joy to be around and makes a friend out of anyone she meets. One of her favorite toys is this yellow ball. She always makes the silliest and cutest noises when playing with it. Here, take a listen. Miabi might just be one of countless lovable critters in America's friendliest hometown, but to us, she's the best furry friend a villager could ask for.
Time for the word jumble. A lot of you got last week's, and it wasn't that hard really. The clue was Matriarch's pet name is now an outdoor bar. It was Blondie's. Blondie's. That's the new little bar up by the Sharon in Spanish Springs. It's really cute. Today's clue, A true star in her field, her legacy continues on Buena Vista. Remember, if you get that, don't put the answer down below. Some people always do. But just let us know that you got it. Be witty. Some of you all come up with some really witty ways to let us know I got it.
It's time for Out and About.
Where'd we go?
We went to Codys in Lake Sumter.
Codys Original Roadhouse.
Yeah.
I watched the new movie Roadhouse the other day.
Did you?
Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he might be my favorite actor.
Okay.
Yeah, super good. A lot of action, a lot of fighting, punching. Yeah, it's good. It's a remake of the Patrick Swayze Roadhouse movie.
Okay.
Remember that?
No.
Oh, well, okay. All right, so we went to Codys Original Roadhouse at
We
Sumter
did.
Landing.
We did.
Is that a nice place?
It was a wonderful place, and it's just charming. It's got the barn feel, the outdoors kind of corral type feeling, and we had a great meal.
Is there a good view?
Yes, it's the lake, the lake at Lake Sumter. That's a wonderful view. Yeah, we were right on the lake.
Okay. We ate with Josh and Amy and had a good time. They started us off with a tower of onion rings. Oh my goodness.
It was about that tall.
They're not the ones that you get where people bake them in the oven. These were fried up, and they got some honking big onions, and they were they were really good. I mean, I wouldn't say it if they weren't.
They were delicious.
And so, what did you eat?
I had a bacon Swiss mushroom, cheeseburger. It was delicious.
What kind of cheese?
Probably Swiss.
Swiss.
I just said Swiss.
That's all right.
It was really good, and I can't remember what else I had. But
Fries.
Yeah, well done fries. It was a delicious meal.
Yeah. And I had the chopped steak with sauteed onions and mashed potatoes with gravy and a side of coleslaw.
A giant side of coleslaw.
Very good. And that's the kind of mayonnaise coleslaw.
Yeah.
I think they've mixed some sugar in there. That's why I like it so
I
much.
know.
It's really good. And I had a glass of sweet tea, which was right on. Josh had French onion soup. I don't know what that was all about.
Oh, it looked good. I haven't had French onion soup in a long time.
No, me neither.
No, but that looked really, really good. Next time I'm getting that.
And Amy had chicken wings. Now, they look pretty
They
good.
did. But dessert, oh my gosh, a carrot cake to die for, about this big, and then a key lime pie. Jerry and I did some sharing on both of those, and oh my gosh.
No, we did not.
Oh,
You didn't give me any of the key lime pie.
no. Actually, we took the desserts home because we were so full. But let me tell you, that carrot cake was huge, and it was enough to share for like 2 different nights. And the key lime pie was so good. And if you like tart key lime pie, it's tart, but oh, so delicious.
Josh picked up the bill, so I couldn't tell you what it cost, but I know it was pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
And
very good.
Yeah, we plan to go back up there
Absolutely.
for some onion rings at least.
And French onion soup.
Hey, we want to show you this. Look at this. Can you see that? That's our logo. It's unfinished. It would look better with finish on it, but it's so cool. Mike and Rory Smith brought that to us. He's a woodworker, and he made that in his garage. I'll turn it a little bit. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's kind of raised up. It's
Yeah, there it
3D
is.
like,
Yeah, how cool is
That's
that?
pretty amazing.
So thank you for that. We appreciate it so
Yeah,
much.
Very nice.
Time for Sweet and Salty. You're going to take the sweet, aren't you?
I am. And this is from Steve. I was watching your latest video last evening before bed, as I have recently found myself watching, and I realized why your channel is a great way to end my day. In the chaotic world we live in today, with so much negativity, you both take me back to my days watching the Andy Griffith Show, Fathers Knows Best, and so many other great shows in their day.
Well, that's a real compliment.
That is a compliment. I love those shows back in the day. It does make you feel, it just relaxes you. It makes you feel like there's good in the world. And I appreciate the compliment, Steve.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we've also been compared to George and Gracie Allen.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
George Burns and Gracie Allen.
Yeah, I'm really thankful for that one.
All right, let's do the salty. I gotta find it. Okay, here it is. It's from Georgie. Don't expect a true and honest criticism about the Villages or about Florida. Jerry and Linda, many times over, they are the mouthpiece of the Villages. Their show is cute and homey and is not meant to be real journalism. Well,
We never said we were real journalists.
no.
No.
We started off as just sharing information, and now we're having so much fun that we try to be a little bit entertaining. But we're not a mouthpiece for the Villages. We'll tell you right straight up immediately if we don't like something.
Right.
There's not a whole lot not to like,
No,
though.
there's not a whole lot that we
But
don't.
there always is something, and we'll tell you. And actually, if we are the mouthpiece for the Villages, it only goes one way because they don't ever talk to us.
No.
So that's where that is.
It's time for entertainment. Well, this is kind of like a redundance of last week. I'm going to give you the same few shows that I kind of told you about last week. So coming up this Friday on September 6th at the Savannah Center, you're going to be able to see Hair Days. That's the amazing 80s rock show. And then on Friday, the following week, on the 13th, Friday the 13th, is the Pure Zeppelin Experience. Then if you're going to head over to the Tracy, now that's in the news section up by Middleton, on September 6th, you're going to see Spin Doctors. And then a few days later, on Monday, the September 9th, is the Plain White Tees. If you're heading to the Sharon, you're going to enjoy the concert called the Lobby Lounge Cabaret, and Russell Stevens is going to be one of the performers there, and that's on September 17th. And at the Studio Theater, which is a small theater, seating about 100 people probably, you're going to watch The Vote.
I am going
Can
with
I
her.
go too? Can I
with
go?
her. To see the ELO Experience. We went last year. It is really something. It's very, very good.
Yeah.
And look forward to that. One of my favorite bands of all time.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not really ELO, but you really wouldn't know the difference if you went there and just shut your eyes. So
Right.
pretty cool. It's time for shout outs. Hey, thanks to all our wonderful viewers out there. So many of you have reached out over the past couple weeks. I love the fact that you're sending in pictures. Those are great, shot in landscape form. We are getting some pets of the week. If you love your dog, send them in because I'm teasing. You can send a cat in. But if you don't, think about how they're going to feel when they see all these other animals on there and you haven't submitted them.
They're going to be jealous.
Yeah, they're going to be a little bit
And
jealous.
make sure you send a video, not just pictures, but a
Oh, yeah.
video. We don't
Yeah.
need pictures.
I
We
get
want
3 or
videos.
4 things all the time that says, here's my submission for Pet of the Week, and they send me some photos.
Yeah.
That really doesn't work. You have to send a video and tell us all about it. Tell them about all their this and all their that, and,
Landscape
have
video.
fun with it. Have fun. 1
right.
minute long, it'll be good.
Yeah.
And please put comments on our videos. Let us know what we can do better. You may notice a different picture right now. Our camera just ran out of memory. I had to switch cameras, so you got a whole new camera. Probably a little bit different, but that's the way it goes here. But thank all of you that send in questions and comments and Pet of the Week and view our videos. We love those, and it's a way you can see yourself and get some questions answered too.
That's right.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
Hey, we owe you one, don't we? From Thursday, we let you down. Life was so hectic, like we said. But we're going to make up for it. Don't you worry about that.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, all your family, everybody you know.
Neighbors,
Neighbors, whoever.
the lady at the grocery,
That's right. Until next time.
Uber driver. Anyway, garbage men.
Until next time.
See you when you get here.